Hey guys, it is Vlogmas Day 6. Welcome. I'm so excited for today. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and I just woke up, and I must say I did get some good sleep last night for once. I did try some of those new CBD gummies last night though, and I took 2 of them, and that was probably a bad idea, so I won't be doing that again. So like normal, I'm going to watch a little bit of YouTube to wake up some, and I'll be back and let you know what we're doing next. Alright guys, it's 10 o'clock, so we're going to get started with school today. Our son is in 9th grade and he goes to a private school, and then our daughter is in 3rd grade and we do homeschooling. So right now for math, we're currently learning multiplication facts of 4, so we're going to start with flashcards. Thank you.
Was that satisfying?
So these are all the cards she got right, and then here's the 6 that we need to work on. Next, we're moving into spelling and poetry. Next, for reading, we're going to read From Shore to Shore, and we're going to read this story called The Burning of the Rice Fields. This is a Japanese legend, and it's adapted for English. So guys, we usually do 2 more subjects, but we're going to cut it short today because we have some places to go. If you were curious about the elf on the shelves, here they are hiding today. So I really want to do some self-care today and do a couple of fun fancy things to myself. Like I said, we have to run a couple of errands today, but I do have a little bit of time before we have to leave, so I'm going to start with plucking my eyebrows first. So to do my eyebrows, I use this lighted magnified mirror. One side's normal and the other side's like highly magnified. And then there's a little light on this all the way around, so it really helps you pluck your eyebrows really good. And then I use these really sharp Tweezerman tweezers. I always think Tweezermans are the absolute best. They always get all the little tiny hairs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up my eyebrows for a little bit. Okay, my eyebrows look a lot better now, but they're kind of sore now, so I need to put on some silicone moisturizer so they feel a lot more soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, we're in the truck. The first thing we're about to do is go and vote. Okay, we finally made it to town. We're at City Hall. Look guys, I got my little voting sticker. So now my husband ran into the pharmacy to go get that Effexor I told you I needed a refill on. So he should be out soon because there's nobody here. Alright guys, we just made it to the county tax commissioner office because we're renewing the title. In Georgia, you have to renew the title of your vehicle every year on your birthday, and my birthday's tomorrow, so we're almost to that point, so we had to come do that today. So my husband ran in and he's just renewing that really quick. Okay guys, we're parked for a little bit waiting for our son to get out of school, so I wanted to show you what I brought with me in my little Sephora sack. I have plenty of these bags around the house because I got these from the Sephora events when they used to not cost any points to go to. So the first thing I brought is this Bath & Body Works gingham spray. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray some on me.
Spray out the window.
Why? I'm also gonna spray it on my husband.
Please spray on the window. You're gonna suffocate all of them.
Next, we have the keys to our P.O. box. This is a long story, but quite a funny one. So like I said yesterday, my husband went to pay on the P.O. box and their system was down or broken or something, and we had to give our keys back to them. And it turns out that we made our most recent payment in August, so our box was still open, so they gave our keys back to us.
No, that's not how you tell that. You like butchered that terribly. I went to the post office to pay it because we pay it every 6 months.
Can you speak louder? Because I can't hear you.
So I went to the post office to check our P.O. box, but we had to ship packages out. So when I went in there, I went to pay our box because we pay it every 6 months. So I checked to see when our next payment was due. And she said that we had owed, so I said I wanted to pay it. And the computer said that they had already closed our box because we had missed a month past when we were supposed to pay. So we pay every 6 months. I guess the 7th month had already went by, so they automatically closed the box, right? So because it's small town and they know us there really well, they know me, they were just gonna change the lock on it and just let me pay and start the 6-month clock again and give me a new set of keys. But their system wouldn't register the new set of keys, the new numbers on the new set of keys. That way we can keep the same box. So I'm not going to say her name, you know who I'm talking about, told me to come back tomorrow so that their system could update. And that way I could pay it because their system was broken. So I gave them our old keys, right? And she said when I came up there tomorrow, they'd give us the new keys. That way they could have time to change the locks for the new keys. Well, you know, you were on the phone with me when I was coming to get Charlie. She called me and said, turns out that her computer was wrong and you had paid it online in August and the next payment wasn't due until January, and she didn't have any idea why. So I literally gave her our keys for no reason. We didn't owe them anything. We don't owe them anything until the end of January. So we had to literally go through all that for nothing. Like, we didn't have to fill out any new pay. That's the whole point of her doing that for us, like doing that because they know us there, is if you get a new box, you got to fill out all that new paperwork, right? So instead of going through all that crap, she was just going to change the locks, give me a key, right? Give me new keys. So yeah, that's what happened. Like, it wasn't like we owed them money. We didn't owe them anything.
But going through all that, we got our old keys back. I also got my medicine from the pharmacy. I brought both my vape juice and my vape coils in case I needed to change it. I brought some hand sanitizer because of touching the voting machine. I brought 2 forms of ID. I brought my favorite claw clip to put my hair up. I already showed you this, but I got my little voter sticker. I brought my book to read.
I've secured my vote.
I brought my charger. I brought a little lip duo that I could play with while I'm waiting. This is the EVO lip liner that I picked out. This is the shade Val. And then I got the Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Coconut. And then I got my other phone in case I need to do any sort of typing. So yeah, guys, that's all I brought in my bag on this little outing. I think right now what I'm gonna do is put on some hand sanitizer and then do my little lip combo. Okay guys, here's this lip combo on. This pencil needs a little bit of a sharpen, but I kind of got it to work a little bit. I did some overlining with this and I think it came out pretty good. And the lip gloss feels really nice too. This is the first time I've used it. We're at Dollar General now and my husband ran in and he's picking up stuff so I can make some dinner tonight. I'm really excited to cook. I'm gonna do some egg sandwiches tonight. All right guys, so here's everything we picked up for Dollar General for dinner tonight. We got some bread, we got some butter. We wanted to get regular mayo, but all they had was Miracle Whip. And then I hate processed cheese slices, but this is all they had at Dollar General, so we got those. 2 5-hour energies, not my favorite grape kind, but that's okay. And then some drinks. Before we follow up with some more self-care stuff, we're gonna go ahead and do some dark laundry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this laundry inside of the washing machine. You know what? I'm just gonna dump this entire basket in here. Now I'm gonna fill up the little compartment with my Persil Pro Clean and that little Gain fabric softener that I showed you last time. And I'm also gonna sprinkle in a little of these scent beads. So this time we're gonna turn on the washer. We're gonna put it on normal, rinse twice. We're gonna pre-soak it today, fabric softener, and our cycle is gonna run 2 hours and 17 minutes. I don't have too much in the dryer today, so I'm gonna take all this out of here, go put it in my little stash in the bathroom so we can fold it another day and clean out the lint trap in here. Finally, continuing on with my self-care stuff, I want to do this little Do With the Gods face mask. So before I do any type of face mask, I always like to thoroughly wash my face and then put some toner on. So for my face wash, I'm going to go ahead and use this Naturium one because this is a skincare that I'm currently reviewing. And then I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Elemis. This is called the Superfood Fruit Vinegar Liquid Glow Toner. And I'm just going to take a little cotton pad and swipe this all over my face. I also forgot to mention that I'm using this little PMD device while I'm washing my face so I can get a really deep scrub before I apply that mask. So here's what my mask looks like. I've used a lot of it. This is called their Clay Date Hydro Mask or something like that. It's supposed to hydrate your skin while it completely cleanses out your pores. And it's not often that I dip into a mask multiple times, one right after the other. But for this one, I have, and I've been loving it. So to apply this, I'm just going to take a little silicone applicator and kind of just dip that into the mask and just apply this all over my face. Here's the mask applied, and you're supposed to leave this one on for about 10 minutes, but I leave this on generally for about maybe 25 or 30 minutes so it fully dries down. So after that time passes, I'll come back and we'll take this off. All right, my face mask is all dry and ready to be taken off, and I found the best way to get a clay mask off is to take a makeup eraser. So I'm gonna get this soaking wet with some hot water and then just start wiping this off of my face. Now, when you're done with a clay mask, usually your face will feel so dry that you need to quickly apply some moisturizer because you just can't stand it anymore. But with this Do It the Gods mask, since it's a hydrating clay mask, you don't need to apply anything and your skin just feels amazing. So the next thing I wanted to do today is apply some lash extensions. And I have some drawers up here that are not quite yet organized, you know, story of my life and everything, but in this drawer is all my lash stuff. So here's what all my lash stuff looks like. I have everything in here from magnetic lashes, strip lashes, lash kits, and I have my lash extensions in here. So I'm gonna grab all my lash extension things and bring it out to the living room. Before we get started on the lash extensions, I figured I'd do a little mail haul. So I got both of these products from Amazon. So the first thing I got is this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Oil. And I saw something where you mix the About Face liquid highlight in here. So I really want to try that. So I grabbed this and I'm going to do that shortly. And the second thing I picked up was this lip and eyeliner set. So let me grab a few out of the box so we can swatch them. So you get a ton of fantastic colors in here. And I took out 3 that we can try. So here's what these 3 look like, and the formula is ultra smooth and creamy, and they seem very promising, and the packaging says they're also waterproof, so I'm excited to try these on my actual eye. I've always had amazing luck with some of these off-brand eyeliner formulas, so that's why I wanted to grab these, and I'm really excited about them. We've made it back to the living room, and I have my 2 little falscara things, and I also have the 10-day overnighter, so this extends the wear of these for 10 whole days, so that's how long I'm going to keep these on for. And it's been a while since I've used these, but my experience with these has been excellent, and they look beautiful on the eye, plus they're so natural looking, so I'm excited to try these again. So I just got the original Wispy kit, and this overnight extender is sold separately, but it's definitely worth the price if you want your lashes to last longer than a day. And the kit by itself is fairly priced, and it comes with all the lashes you need, plus an extra holder so you don't lose them. And it comes with the original bond and seal if you just want them to last a day, and it comes with an applicator. So you have everything you need right in the kit, but I did want to buy this separately, and this isn't too expensive if you buy it on Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these on one eye so we can look and see the difference between both eyes. Okay, here's one eye fully done. I still have 2 clusters left, but I didn't want to apply all of them. I kind of just wanted to focus on my outer corner. And here's the other eye not done, so you can see that it makes a drastic difference. I didn't apply the overnight extender yet, so I'm going to wait till both my eyes fully dry after I'm done applying the second one. Alright, so here's the full set of lashes applied, and I'm pretty happy with it. I also applied that overnight extender, so hopefully these last for the full 10 days. The only thing I worry about is what happens if one of them falls off like 5 days into wear or something when you're sleeping. I just think that these might be really hard to keep track of if they just happen to fall off during that 10-day time frame. So guys, I'm going to take a little break, and then the next thing we're going to do is cook up some egg sandwiches for dinner. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking dinner, but the first thing I need to do is fill up my butter bell because I finally got some butter.
Let's see if I can still...
This is softened butter that I had sitting out on the counter.
No. Really?
There we go, now it's all filled. Coming over to the stove, I have my cast iron skillet heating up. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some butter in the bottom of this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting my eggs in here. You're gonna wanna break the yolks.
Mom, what are you cooking?
Egg sandwiches. And then I put all my seasonings on right now. I just use salt, pepper, and a little accent.
Mom. Oh, I see.
So on both sides of the bread, I'm gonna put some Miracle Whip. I usually like to use mayo, but the store didn't have any mayo. So I'm just gonna apply this to both sides of the bread. And as the eggs are cooking up, I'm gonna go ahead and toast up a bagel for my sandwich because bread has too much sugar in it.
No, it says,
Now it's time to flip the first batch of eggs. And it doesn't take too much longer to cook on this side. So as that side's cooking, I'm gonna take the cheese and put one slice of cheese on each sandwich.
not longer than that. Probably like a year ago.
And now that the eggs are done, I put 2 eggs on each sandwich. And then you just close it. Now when you do your second batch of eggs, you're gonna wanna go in with some more butter.
Yes. High five.
And like the first batch, we're gonna go ahead and break the yolks and season them. And now my bagel's done, so I'm gonna get it out. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my bagel by putting the Miracle Whip on both
So
sides.
if you help me, you launch me.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put my cheese slice on. So as the eggs are finishing up cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this mess. So the eggs still have quite a while to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my dinner ready. Okay, so here's dinner for tonight. I kind of smushed my egg and cheese bagel by trying to cut it in half, but we have that. And then here's my nut selection: walnuts, cashews, lightly salted almonds. Then I have some grapes and kiwi, and then my supplements, and of course my water. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog for today, Vlogmas Day 6, and I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we have a fun day planned ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video and also had quite an amazing day. And if you did like this video, please give me a giant thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, just hit that thumbs down button. And until next time, bye.